Hey everyone, how are you all going today? Look, for the reading vlogs I had planned out, I was wanting to do two. I had wanted to do an anticipated reading vlog, and I had wanted to do a romance reading vlog. They did not happen. This month has just been all over the place, full of ups and downs in a lot of areas. Not too bad, like not too drastic, but there's just been a lot of ups and downs, a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, and I didn't get a chance to do those reading vlogs, so I just decided to combine them all in one. And what books did I even read? Oops. So the books I had actually read in this kind of combined reading vlog for the anticipated reads vlog, it was Saint by Adrian Young, and also Someone Else's Issues by Jojo Moyes. Did not get a chance to read that one, unfortunately. Then we have the reading romance books reading vlog, and for that one I had 4 books I wanted to read for that reading vlog, but I only got to one, which is You and Me on Vacation by Emily Henry. And then I also read the first 4 volumes of Attack on Titan, aka my new obsession, pretty much. Those are the books I've read for this reading vlog. I will tell you about them when I get to them in this vlog. Hopefully I've done that, and I hope you enjoy. Like, this kind of monthly reading vlog thing is not going to happen like at all, hopefully, after this, because that's not how I had planned it to be. So I hope you enjoy this one. I will take you back to pretty much the start of the month. Hi, how are ya? Reading anticipated releases. There's 2 I know I want to get to. There is a possible third. I won't mention the possible third until I actually get to it, but 2 books I'm hoping to read. The first one is one I did not want on this list, but it is one that I do still want to read. That's Saint by Adrian Young. It is the prequel to the Fable duology. I read the Fable duology, I believe, like a year or a couple of years ago, and I really enjoyed it. I really did. And Saint follows Fable's father, and I really liked him as a character. I thought the character, like the relationship dynamics between the father and daughter, between Fable and her father, was actually pretty interesting, and I really liked that complex dynamic that they had. Saint is his prequel story, his life before he became this big, massive icon, this figure in the seas, or of the seas. I had originally wanted Heartstopper Volume 5 by Alice Oseman to be on this list, but it was supposed to come out yesterday. It's the 3rd now, it's Friday, and it was supposed to come out yesterday, and it has not come out at all. I tried looking on Goodreads, and Goodreads had said it was the 2nd of February, but then I looked on Goodreads yesterday when I could not find it in the bookstore, and there was nothing. There was no release date for it. Then I looked on iBooks. Again, same thing. It's like it doesn't even exist. There's nothing there to say that yes, it is a real book. Yes, it is. Yes, it exists. Here is the release date. There's nothing for it, and it annoys me. I've been waiting for this for over a year. I need to know how it's going to happen. I know that season 2 to Heartstopper, I haven't even seen season 1 yet, but I know season 2 to Heartstopper has just finished wrapping up filming. So I don't know, maybe she's busy with that, but like, oh my gosh. I understand COVID has created some issues with publishing and stuff like that, but I've been waiting for this for such a long time. I just wanted to hurry up. I really, really do. You all deserve a bit of an update. I apologize. Reading has been in the back of my mind recently. There's just a lot going on. I think I've read enough for me to give you a teeny tiny update. I am at the 21% mark in Saint by Adrian Young. It is the prequel series. No, the prequel book to the Fable duology, and it follows, what's her name again? It follows Fable's father, who is a Saint, and I actually really liked him. I thought the relationship between the two was actually quite good and very interesting as well. So I did not realize that it was also going to be following Fable's mother as well, so there is a not dual timeline, but dual perspective in this book as well. I knew it was going to follow Saint to see how he became this really big, popular, very rich gem trader, I think. It's been a while since I've read the duology, so the world building is kind of a little bit rusty for me. Yeah, I did not realize we were going to be following Fable's mother as well when she was young. Going good so far. They have met, and it's very interesting. That's all I have to say so far. It's intriguing. I'm very curious to see how it's going to go. Reading really has not been in the forefront of my mind, but it's reading quickly. Saint is reading quickly, so hopefully it won't take me too long to read. Famous last words. So she said, I'm going to get reading now, hopefully, but I will be back with another update. Hi. Been a little while since I've updated with Saint. Just give me a minute, I'm dismantling some things with Saint. If you will straighten up, please, kind sir. 56% in that one. My thoughts on it have not changed much. Yeah, they just haven't changed much. It's still very much a criminal society. Like the gem trades and the gem merchants and just digging for gems and trying to get the license to trade in different areas is still quite criminal. I'm liking Saint. I'm liking Saint's mother. Isolde. I think Isolde sounds a lot better than Isolde. I've been slowly making my way through that, but I have been making such good progress. I read the first 4 volumes of Attack on Titan, and holy moly, I think I might just be a little bit obsessed with this. So you can tell which ones are the most action-packed ones, because I don't know if you can really see that properly. Oh my gosh, how am I doing this? And no, it's still okay. You can't really see it properly. You can tell which ones are the most action-packed ones because looking at the pages, you just see all black. Like, just the edges are just all black. So you know which ones are the most action-packed ones. It follows a group of people. It's been 100 years. So for the past century, humankind, or what's left of it, is hidden behind this giant 3-walled city, and they are trapped in fear. There are these giant titans that basically devour humans, and no one knows anything about them. No one knows how they came to be. Now, I have a talent for spoiling myself with some things, and I may know some things, not a lot. I still have a lot of reading to do. It's a 34-volume manga series, and I'm hyped to read it, hyped to continue on with it. I'm liking the characters, the writing is pretty good, it's very gruesome. The titans are absolutely flippin' terrifying. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can try and find one. Nah, it's not this one, is it? No, it's not. Okay. Next volume. I'll try and show you one, especially one in particular. Is it further? Aha! Now I'm just trying to find a good one. Okay, but look at that. You can't tell me that is not terrifying to you. There are these some titans that literally look like big giant babies. Like, I'm aware that there are different sizes of titans, and there's like different classes in titans, but oh my gosh, it is so good. The 4th volume, which I just finished last night, I nearly finished all of them in one night, but I decided, nah, I need sleep. Sleep's important. The 4th volume is a different pace to the 3 volumes here to the first 3 volumes. The first 3 are action-packed. The 4th one is a bit slower to establish some of the side characters and some of the relationships with each other, but it's good. I'm going out tomorrow for an exciting appointment, and I will be making a trip to the bookshop to buy 5, 6, 7, 8, because I know there is a bookstore. I know there is a bookstore that does have volumes 5 to 8. That's going to happen very soon tomorrow. It's going to be an easy night tonight. Don't have too many plans. I want to try and finish Saint. Fingers crossed. Hopefully I can get it done tonight. If not, I don't mind reading another few pages left. That's all. That's my update. I'm alive. I just have not been. Actually, it's really weird because I noticed something. The first few weeks in the new month, I don't feel like doing anything. I doubt myself constantly. I think I'm doing too much sometimes, but I'll get there. So that's why there has not been a lot of content for February, because I just put too much on my plate and it was just a bit too much. There's a lot going on in my personal life and it's just things I can't really juggle. So yeah, I had to take a bit of a step back, kind of reevaluate things, but I'm getting there. Update time. Last night I finished Saint by Adrian Young and I gave it 3 stars. I thought it was fine, but there was something about it that I was missing. I wanted more from it. What that more would be, I have no idea. I don't know what else could have been added to make it a little bit better, because in my head going into it, I knew that it was going to be about Saint. So I was fully expecting that, about how Saint became this really big figure, how he got monopoly over the seas, right? So I knew that going into it, and we did get that. It's really fascinating to see because you see little pieces. Like you can see him becoming who he was in the duology, in the Fable duology. And that was really good to see. I also did not know that Fable's mother Isolde, or Isol, however her name is pronounced, I did not know that she was going to be in it. So that kind of threw me a little bit, but it was still really good to see her perspective as well. Like it is mentioned a little bit what happened to Fable's mother in the second book, I believe, in Namesake. I was expecting more. I don't know, I don't think the stakes were that high. Like obviously we do know in the duology that he does become this really big figure in the Unnamed Sea or the Narrows. It confuses me, honestly, because it's been a little while since I've been in this world, so the places and the world building is kind of confusing me just a little teeny tiny bit, but I got there. Yeah, I thought it was just fine, unfortunately, but we do get something interesting about West. The love interest that was boring as fucking cardboard. I do like Adrian Young as an author. I do think she's a good author. I am very curious to see what other books she will publish in the future. And there is another book that is kind of loosely based in the Fable world, which is called The Last Legacy, that follows a character or a character's family that we were briefly introduced to in Saint, which is the Roth family, which is a very big, very well-known, powerful merchant. Sea merchant, gem merchant. Look, I'm a little bit rusty with the terminology with the world building. That's all I really had to say about that. I'm also one chapter in, what book am I reading? Oh, You and Me on Vacation by Emily Henry. Don't have too many thoughts because I just started reading it a couple of nights ago, and that's my update. So I've got a few things I want to do today. Like the past few days, the past few months have been so hectic and busy, it's unbelievable. I got things I have to do, but I'm excited to do them. So hopefully it won't take too long. I'll go and do that now, do some more reading, and hopefully give you another update. Oh, actually, before I go, I've got the next 3 volumes in Attack on Titan. They did not have number 8, but that's okay. I'm very excited about the series Attack on Titan. Oh gosh, hello. I'm very excited about the series. I really am. I feel like I have it figured out, but I hear that you won't. You think you have it figured out, but you won't because of the amount of twists and turns in the plot. Yeah, I'm excited to really get into it. Hi, it is Monday now, and I think it's time for me to give you a bit of an update. It's going to be a very mini update because I have not read much over the weekend. Just because I do work on the weekends and they are 9-hour shifts, so I don't get a lot of time to do stuff when I come home because I'm too tired to want to do anything. But I don't think I gave you the synopsis for what You and Me on Vacation by Emily Henry is about. So it follows two people. They have been friends since college. Poppy is a travel writer and Alex is a English literature school teacher. Yes, I believe he is. And they struck up a friendship in college. It follows their 10 plus year or something like that. Well, it follows their relationship, their friendship I should say, throughout their life. And on every summer they go on a vacation, but something happens on one of the summer vacations and they haven't talked in 2 years. And I'm up to the point now where Poppy is wanting to rekindle her friendship with Alex. Something went amiss, something happened. We do get dual timeline. I don't think we will get dual perspective in this one, but it is 2 timelines. So we get this summer, which is present day in this book, and we also get summer 11 years ago, 9 years ago, 10 years ago, stuff like that, like summer in the past. And I actually do know that it is going to be jumping back and forward like that because of what I've heard before in the past about people talking about this book. So it is going to be jumping back and forth, trying to figure out how they lost their friendship and how they are going to rekindle their friendship. And because it's a romance, I'm assuming one of them had a massive crush on the other and it just didn't work out. Or maybe the other one got scared and just thought, oh no, I don't want a relationship, what are you talking about, I'll ruin the friendship. But I don't know, or maybe they had a one night stand and maybe one of them freaked out. I don't know. It is a romance and it is reading fast. Romances usually do read fast. Well, the little amount of romances I've noticed that they do read a little bit fast for me. Been a very slow work weekend. This, like, the weekend just gone very slow. Oh my gosh. Got my queen bed. I got my queen bed. Like, the double mattress is right here. This is my old mattress that I'm sitting on currently. I'm just like lazing about. There it is right there, right in front of my chair. And I just stretch out and just stretch. I just want to stretch. But yeah, and my queen bed is absolutely beautiful. It was an absolute cow to put back together. It would have been fine if they actually had the holes where it should have been. They fucked up. They didn't put the holes where they should because my bed comes with drawers. So I can put like all my underwear and all my sheets, all my wintry clothes that I don't wear often, I can put them in those drawers. The drawers were supposed to connect to the foot of the bed, right, to keep it planted, but there were no holes. There was supposed to be 4 holes to stick the drawers, like on the foothead, like on the foot of the bed, the foot frame, you know what I mean? But oh my, there were no holes. So we had to call my uncle and say, hey, can you help us? Because we don't have like any little power drills or anything. And I think moral of that story, always have a power drill. Always have a power drill. You never know when they're going to come in handy, even if it's just a basic one. Power tools are important, people, okay? Even if it's just basic, you never know when you're going to need it. I've been sleeping really beautifully. It's a beautiful bed. Oh my god, I did such a good job. And it's been a few years in the making. I've been wanting to change my bed for a few months. Wanting to change my bed for a few months now, and it finally happened. Finally. And I'm also going to buy a shoe rack because the Duchess I have I'm not going to keep anymore. So I bought a shoe rack. My little mini bookcase that is there is also going to be put against that wall, and I'm excited. It's really coming together. Actually gonna decorate it properly decorated this time, because who knows when I'm gonna move out. With the way that things are rising, with the cost of everything rising, I highly doubt I will ever move out. But you never know what the future holds. So got to keep that in mind as well. But it's just to finally decorate something, because when you move, I've been in this place for like 2 years now, a little more, I can't remember, but been a few years, and sometimes when you're in a bit of a rush, when you're in that mood, you just want to just throw things there, just throw it there just to get it out of the way. I'm going to do it properly this time, do it to how I want to do it. So it'll be really exciting. And that is my update. I have things to do this morning, but hopefully I will be back. Well, I'll actually see you in a couple of days, maybe. Unless something significant has happened in the book, I will see you in a couple of days. Okay. It has actually been a little while now. It is not the next couple of days. It is the next week. Hi. Yes, but I did finish the book, You and Me on Vacation, in that couple of days that I told you I was going to get back to you, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed You and Me on Vacation. It was really good. It was like a mature relationship. A mature friendship that turned into a relationship. It was really, really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Do I have too many things to say? Oh, I gave it 4 stars. It's not quite a 5-star, but it was Emily Henry's writing, especially with the banter and the chemistry that these two couple have, is like spot on, like a top tier. This is so flipping good. I think it's really good to see that these characters do have a bit of a dependency on one another. Like, they're independent in their own right, but they also depend on each other, and it's good to see them recognize that, especially Poppy, because we get her perspective more. Like, we only just get her perspective. I thought we were going to get dual perspective with Poppy and Alex, but we just got Poppy. And it was good to see that she realized, hey, I can't keep doing this to Alex. I can't keep doing this to my best friend. He needs to live as well. I don't know if I can give him what he wants. And it's good to see them realize that, hey, this codependency on one another shouldn't, like, it's taking its toll on the friendship a little bit, and they realize that, and they get help for that, and they're mature about it, and it just felt so realistic and so damn good. But yeah, that's really all I had to say. Nothing negative about it that I can think of off the top of my head, other than it was just a really damn good book, and I really want to be reading more of Emily Henry's books because they are just so good. That's it for this reading vlog. I did not intend for it to be this damn long, like over a month. I had wanted to read this book in like a reading romance reading vlog. Just didn't happen. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in another video. Bye.